What is up, YouTube? The date of this recording is January 16th, 2024, and this is the team that I'm going to be locking in for the Charlotte Regional Championships happening the weekend of, I think, the 20th. That's going to be streamed on YouTube and Twitch if you're at all interested in watching this tournament and all of the best players in the world compete in probably the biggest regional of the 2024 season. Think about checking it out. Maybe I'll try and include links to the official streams and stuff like that in the description of this video. But this is the team that I'm going to be taking. It looks very much like the team I took to Portland. I made some slight tweaks, and I'd like your feedback on it. This team uses the same Trachian Whimsicott, uses Chi-Yu, Flutter, Indeedee, and Bundle. I think the only real big changes that I made for my Portland team that I officially locked in, that I have an official team like review for, is that I'm going to be using an Ice Terra on the Bundle. I was talking to NJ11, a player who ended up getting top 16 at Portland. He recommended the Ice Terra. I really agree with it. I'm able to bully Urshi Waters and, Ogre Pond Grasses and Ogre Pond Waters a little bit easier with this Ice Terra. I'm going to be using a Water Terra Safety Goggles set. Safety Goggles over the Citrus or the Rocky Helmet because I really like the advantage into the Amoonguss matchup that I get from having the Safety Goggles. I think just standard Specs Flutter is fine. I think that Choice Scarf Ruination Chi-Yu is really, really good at beating Dozo. It's great into water ponds and stuff like that. We have a very standard Whimsicott set. I still think the Ghost Sash is right, and I was thinking about maybe going Grass again for more Amoonguss matchup, but I don't think I'm going to need it. So that being said, these are my 6. I'm very comfortable with them. This is probably the first regional the first time I've ever brought in the same team to like 2 regionals in a row. This is like my 2nd regional of the month. There's still one more in Knoxville a couple weeks after that, but I just wanted to say this is my team. Let me know what you think about it, and let me know what you think is actually going to win. And if there's any last minute changes, this video goes up like the day that the tournament goes up, so like I might be able to make some changes if you guys have some really good insight. So let me know whatever you guys think I might change or what you think about this team, and let's just get into some battles, and I'm going to talk about how I think this team should work and why I think it's a good call going into the Charlotte Regional meta. So let's go play some games. Wish me luck. Here we go. Alright, a little bit of balance with Suicune. You don't see that all that often anymore. I wonder if that's going to be Scarf Lando as well. I really like this team. I think that Whimstrachion, though, is very, very good into it. And it's weird that I'm actually probably going to be going Whimstrachion. Whimstrachion's like not that hot into that many things. But against like heavy fake out spam like this, I really do like the Whimstrachion. So we're going to go Whims, we're going to go Trachion. I definitely like bringing the Indeedee here to be able to redirect a bunch of those single target attackers, redirects those Stompy Tantrums from Landorus, redirects like Incin, Rilla, Hands, all those things. And then we can close out with our Flutter. I think Flutter's still a good closer because all their mons take either neutral or, well, super effective damage from a Dazzling Gloom. So I think this is a really, really good way to play it. We could also open up with something a little bit different and lead like Bundle Indeedee, in case they wanted to go something weird. But I like this board state. I think the Trachion's still really good. One thing I do like about the Trachion a lot is if your opponent doesn't have 2 mons that outspeed the Trachion, you can usually just Terra away and make sure like the Flutter can't Oko you, and then they can't double up in your Trachion with 2 things that are faster, because we have Covert Cloak, they can't fake out either. So they could lead like Rillaboom Flutter and double into our Trachion. We can just protect Tailwind, pivot into Indeedee, do a bunch of other cool stuff like that. Or they can lead like Scarf Lando Flutter, and again, same thing. We just protect with the Trachion, Tailwind, and then do our combo. And they're forced to overrespect the Trachion in the situation. Or, they go with like what? Suicune, and like I will just Sacred Sword that thing into a new lifetime. So let's see. They have double Intimidates, which means like they can actually cycle through our beat up boost too. So that is something we have to respect, but it's so weird that I'm actually going Whimsicott Trachion in this game because I don't actually do it that often. Whimsicott Trachion on my team is here to condition people into using their redirection, right? This guy doesn't have any redirection. It's a lot of single target mons. See, this is absolutely fine. I think we can just trade Tailwinds, but like at the same time, I'm not afraid of like a Landorus. I'm not afraid of Landorus. I'm not even going to trade Tailwinds. What I'm going to do here is just go beat up. I think I can Oko this Suicune. I'm just going to try and KO this Suicune here. And then next turn, I'm going to side Encore into my Trachion and go for a priority. Priority Rock Slide at +3. I think that's probably enough to KO it. Thinking about this. This is fine. I don't need a Rock Slide. I don't want to miss the Rock Slide either. I think Sacred Sword is good. What are you going to do? Pivot? You're going to like U-turn, get a double Intimidate, and make sure like we only do like a +2. It's not a bad play. It's not a bad play. So let's see what happens. Let's see what they're going to do here. And they're definitely waiting. Definitely, that was the Lando pivot. And hey, they're not even. I like that they just hard pivoted. So even we don't know if they're scarfed yet. This is the plus. So it's only a +2. But that being said, like next turn you have like no check. So I don't know what you're doing this turn. Your Scald has to burn, right? And when I say +2, it's because I'm getting a +4. I was already intimidated at -1. They intimidated me to go to -2, and then I'm getting a +4, which is going to end me at +2. If this crits the Suicune, it gets the KO. If the Suicune scalds, it has a % chance to burn the Terrakion. Actually, it doesn't. It's a secondary %. It's a secondary effect. Covert Cloak kind of busted. Dude, this is over, bro. This is. What are you doing? What are you doing here, huh? What are you doing, Suicune? You gonna Tailwind? I don't care. I can just tail. I can do that too. Yeah, dude. That ain't it, bro. That is not it. He's like, dang, I didn't get the burn. And so I think this turn, I'm just gonna beat up again. And I'm gonna ghost here so you can't. Yeah, I think that's fine. So we're gonna double beat up. So we're gonna be up like +6, and we'll just win with Rock Slide. Cool. Yeah, it's game. And I'm of the belief that, like, you know, you just gotta hit your Rock Slide, you just gotta hit your Heat Waves. But if you were to go into the same game like 10 times and go through the exact same thing, you're only gonna have like that 1, maybe 2 Rock Slide misses. You should just, if you're gonna go through the effort of putting a move on a Mon that you could click to win the game when it's the right play, you should always just click it. You know, there's no reason to like second guess yourself, especially this early on in the game and try and like just get 1 KO with Sacred Sword. Nah, I'm getting a double KO this time. I'm +6. +5 now because you're bringing back Lando, but you're still dead. Oh, Rilla, so you're dead. Cool. I'm gonna laugh they fake out. This is gonna be funny. And the next turn, I'm just gonna pivot out my Whimsicott for Indeedee. Oh, what is this? Is this Lando? I could even be that guy if I didn't KO this Rilla and go for like a side encore to my Terrakion. And Whimsicott has a much higher base speed than Rilla, so if they wanted to go for a Grassy Glide, I'd still be able to hit them before they Grassy Glide me. They'd have to fake out. I think I'm just going to probably pivot in the Indeedee. But it's sick, right? It's kind of nice. Can't believe they just double swap me. So they show all 4 of their Mons. I appreciate the Grass Strength giving my Terrakion a little bit more sustain here. I should be able to eat this beat up pretty well. Yeah, does like 1 to 2 HP each time. And again, it's still giving me those big boosts. So they've put 3 Intimidates, but we've got a +8, so we're at +5. +5, not bad. +5, not bad. And we should be able to at least KO the Lando. But then, like, Suicune and Sin, Rilla doesn't do anything. I just pivot in the Entity and click Rock Slide again. I can even, like, protect my Terrakion if I really wanted to. Double Rock Slide hit, look at this damage. Oh my goodness. Sometimes it just do be like that, you know. Sometimes you just kind of win the game, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying, like, Whimsicott Terrakion, you gotta be this tall to ride. You gotta be this tall to ride. Whims Terrakion says if you're going big into that balance, you don't get that redirection, I'm coming in hot. I'm coming in big hot. I think they're gonna try the fake out play. I think in this situation, there's 2 ways to close this out. I could go protect Terrakion, pivot in Indeedee, into like a follow me Sacred Sword, or I could just click Sacred Sword in the Suicune, and then I have enough Mons to like take out their Incin. That's a solid way to do it too. I think I might just click the Rock Slide though. I don't think there's a real issue with that. I might even just like Moonblast Suicune and Sacred Sword the Incin. I don't really see an issue with that either. Yeah, dude, this guy's big. This guy's like big mad, dude. He's like, what? I have so much Intimidate. I have so much Fake Out. Because you don't have redirection, bro. I feel like the hands on that team, if that hands was an Ogre Pawn, they'd probably be a better Mon on their team. But, you know, that's just my opinion. I don't know if I KO the Suicune there. I think the Suicune has a lot of defense investment. But yeah, I think I am just going to go for a Sacred Sword. I don't need to miss at this point. And if the Suicune is anything weird, like a Tailwind or even like a Rest or something weird, we have Encore, right? So we're just going to go for a big Moonblast into Suicune. Watch, we're going to get Protect and Sin, bro. Protect and Sin. And this guy's thinking, oh man, if only I burned it. If only I burned the Terrakion, I would have won the game. And it's like, Covert Cloak, dude. Never leave home without it. I should commission some art of like Terrakion wearing a Covert Cloak. I love Terrakion, dude. Mon is so sick. You know, let's see what happens here. I'm at only +4 right now, so this is like my 4th or 5th Intimidate on me this game. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of this team going into Charlotte. You know, I used a very similar version of this team at Portland. I've made some slight changes. I put a safety goggles onto my Indeedee. I changed my bundle to an Ice Terra. It's going to be Ghost Terra and Simbro. What Terra is this? Grass. You're still probably gone. Grass Terra and Sin's kind of cool though. But yeah, let me know how you think this team's going to do at the tournament. I know there is also like an option to vote for which people you want to see on stream. So if I'm an option for that and you're watching the main stream, please think about voting for me. I do still think this gets the KO. Come on. Let's go. Sacred Sword D's, bro. Whew, that was a crit, dude. We didn't even need it, bro. Didn't even need it. Didn't even need it. And, we just be taking these. The world never know if we needed it. But yeah, this last Sacred Sword here. I'm gonna go for another beat up. I'm gonna do it. How many? 3 rounds of beat up, dude. How much boosts? Like, that's plus 12 total. Dude, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. You can't stop me, bro. Battle was canceled. Yo, we take those wins. And hopefully we fight against some more, not like bouncy, but more like, I want to fight some Psy Spam. I want to fight some like Shimpao, Entei Dragonite. I want to fight some more standard cores. So hopefully we do that in the next game. Alright, Sun is a little bit weird, but I think we can actually get something done. I'm a big fan of Bundle in like the Sun matchup, but it is going to be a little bit dicey. Do I want to go like Whim's Bundle? Do I like that? Do I jive with that? I don't know if I need it. I don't actually mind Terrakion here either. I think Terrakion's pretty good into Sun. I also don't even really mind like Flutter Indeedee into this, because like I feel like they're gonna have like Scarf Lando, Sash Whims, Life Orb Wake. The item on the Chi-Yu could be so many different things. It could still be Scarfed as well. I could also just lead my Chi-Yu and my Whims, and then bring out like my Flutter and my Bundle and just roll them over. So like we're trading Speed Control, but I still have a Scarfmon, and like that's going to be a Sunny Day Ninetales, not a Flash Fire one. So like we're trading Sunny Days, I'm going to melt you. And then if the good thing about the Chi-Yu here, like this is how my whole team's built. You're either using Terrakion or Chi-Yu to force a Terra to water, right? And then Flutter comes in and pins because you take neutral damage. That's how the team works. Vice versa works on the same thing too. Like if you have Flutter, they have to go like Steel or Poison to be able to block you, and then Chi-Yu pins. So in this exact board state, I don't even have to Tailwind. I don't. I can just Moonblast. I can that probably just KOs like hard, like right there. And because Chi-Yu's a it's AoE, but if we remove the Wake, we'll be able to keep our Sash unless they burn us with a Heat Wave. And this Wake is going to take so much damage this turn. And you know they want to Hydro Steam. Like, you know they want to pivot out that Chi-Yu for Ninetales, Hydro Steam it up. I'm trying my best. Even if they go Fire Terra, this Dark Pulse is going to hurt, bro. And they're not even doing it. So the Walking Wake, unless it's protecting, it's gone. Oh, and they ghosted, which means this Dark Pulse is going to do even more damage when I decide to use it next turn. I wonder why they would Ghost Terra. Oh, that guy's done. Big done. Yep, absolutely massive done. We probably didn't even need to double into that slot, but I was trying to cover like a different Terra, like a Water or Fire Terra. So, Walking Wake's down, which means my Sash, my Whims is going to be fine. My Chi-Yu's probably going to be fine unless they burn my Whims. Can you just not, like, I'm in a really good spot if you don't burn me. Alright. Really good spot if you don't burn me, bro. No, are you kidding me? Dude, come on, dude. That's really, really, really bad now. Because now you just bring out your Speed Control and I'm sad. That is so lame. That is so lame. Heat Wave burn? That sucks. That sucks. I played that turn really well. Alright, let's see what they bring out here. Is it Ninetales? Landorus. Oh, but God, dude, there's an Iron Bundle on the board, and he ain't very happy to see you, buddy. So it looks like they don't have their Speed Control here. We're still, wait, dude, considering the fact that we just ate a double Heat Wave burn in a situation on our Sashmon, like, we just never lucky rolled anything, but you see how, like, just how ahead we still are? Like, what do you do here? Because, like, you're dead. I could probably get the KO with Icy Wind if I Terra. I think I just Oko their Chi-Yu, though. I'm going to do this. This would KO the Lando, and this will make sure that their Chi-Yu goes down, in case it's sashed. You could bring in your Ninetales. Whimsicott. They had Whimsicott, dude. They should have just sent it out. Cool. Yeah, I'm okay with this. I'm really playing around, like, the Chi-Yu having, like, Stash. And I think that Ice Terra bundle is so nice right now. I think it's so good. Get that little bit extra off this sort of stuff. Icy Wind, big double hit. Look at this. Chi-Yu damage shred on the Whims, too. Look at this. Oh, my gosh. She's going to, like, Oko your Whims, bro. dude, that's nutty. Look how much damage that did to their Chi-Yu as well. And then even if they were Scarfed or something like really weird, like it's now gone. And then we have 2 Mons that like pin their Lando. Like, oh my gosh, that's so good. So good. We know that's a Scarf Lando too. We know it. We know what you're messing with. The Rage Quit, dude. Dude, I'd be mad too. He's like, dude, what's this Ice Terra bundle? And I'm like, Ice is twice as nice. That's the spice that I'm talking about. All right, so I'm really happy to play against this because this has been a team that has been everywhere recently. This has been a team that's been absolutely everywhere, like Ogerpon with like Fargiraffe, Ursaluna with like Urshifu, Flutter, and Sin. I think this team's like really, really good, but I think my team has a good matchup into it. I think you lead like this, and then I like to bring Chi-Yu in the mid, and then I'm really unsure of if I want to close with like Bundle or if I want to close with Terrakion, because I think Terrakion's really good against Urshi Dark versus like, I think Bundle's pretty decent against most of those mons. I'm going to bring the Bundle. I don't necessarily know if I need the Bundle, but I feel like you can even justify Whims here in a lot of situations because like Sash is really nice, Moonblast is nice. It's either Terrakion or Bundle, and I'm not 100% sure which one I like more. But I'm going to go with the Bundle in case they steal a KO, and then I can just come back in with the Bundle, Freeze Dry Lock up an Ogerpon. I think that's probably the right way to do it. But I think the way that this team works from our opponent is they threaten Trick Room, but in reality, it's like helping hand with like Ursaluna. Ursaluna does like a ton of damage and blows out your opponent's lead, and then you just bring out like a mixture of Urshifu and Flutter to close out the game. And you see this like, this is a good lead from our opponent. We also have one of those good leads. So like what's going to happen here is I'm going to click the Dazzling Gleam. They're probably going to have to Terra or be sashed. I'm going to redirect. We're basically going to trade the Sash and most of the Urshifu's health and most of the Waterpon's health for my Indeedee. And then next turn, I'm going to bring out the Bundle. Bundle will lock up the Ogerpon. We'll lock up the other slot on with our Flutter. You're going to see it. Watch. So we just go with the Follow Me here, and I'll Terra. Because we need to do about 60. We need to do at least 40% of the Ogerpon here. And I would like to put the Urshifu, if it did go like a Poison Terror or something, into like a specific range. That being said, I could have also terrestrialized my Indeedee here. I also know that like my Flutter is probably faster than the Urshi, and if it's like Sash Urshi, I'm not as afraid of it as I could be. Let's see how this goes though. Like I'm gonna hit first, right? So they have to be sashed. So let's see. But there are definitely options where like if I just go Water Terra here, like they ain't got nothing. And even if they get a double KO this turn, I think that like I think that like Bundle Chi-Yu is still really good. Alright, so let's see it. Any Protectamundos? I wonder if we're going to see like a Stellar Terra on the Urshi Dark. This should condition them to Water Pawning though. Oh, it is. Right? Nah, I think Stellar's better than Dark Terra right now. I'm a big Dark Terra believer, but let's see what happens. They have to be sashed then. Because like Scarf could be good too. But then it's still dead. Like we're just trading Terras at that point. Yeah, so I'm faster. So they're sashed. Not bad, not bad. Cool. And now if I had a, what is it? I used to run a Rocky Helmet on this Indeedee. I used to. I don't anymore. So they're going to take out the Indeedee, right? Yep. And then it all comes down to whether or not this Ogerpon OHKOs my Flutter, which it could. It definitely can. But let's see what happens here. So I probably, in this exact situation, like open team sheet, if I saw that Sash, I probably would have just terrestrialized the Indeedee and been fine. But again, you never know with these sort of things. You never really know. And we're just going to bring out Bundle Chi-Yu, and be good to go. Yeah, Heat Wave plus Freeze Dry, Heat Wave plus Freeze Dry is enough to get this. And if they want to bring in like Sin or like Flutter or like Ursa, I still think we have a really, really good situation here. Because I feel like the Bundle just has what it needs right here. Because you already blew your Terra. Your Get Out of Jail free card's gone. Bundle Chi-Yu is so much damage. We just have to lock into the right move. And I think that Dark Pulse could be that move. Because it's great into the Fargiraffe. It's good into Flutter. It's pretty good into Flutter. I wouldn't mind. I don't dislike Heat Wave, but I don't think we need it. I think I'm going to lock into Dark Pulse. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, just double dip. They're probably going to go protect Ogerpon, fodder Urshi. That's what I would do in this situation. Protect Ogerpon, fodder Urshi, and then from there, you redirect the Bundle and send out something that's good into these two, like a Flutter. But I still think we have the right tools here to win. I still think we have the right tools. If they're making it right. Double protect is incorrect. Cool. They're doing the right thing. Okay, so they're going to lose their Urshi here. And I still had to target it like this because we had to respect the Urshi. We had to respect it. So then this next turn, they're going to bring out Flutter. They probably are going to bring out Flutter. Let's say that. Like, they can't bring out Farigiraf. If anything, they might bring out, like, Ursaluna. And then, like, I just have a pin. Yeah, Farigiraf's fine. Like, we are setting this up. Because Freeze Dry takes out Ogerpon. And Dark Pulse is the best play that I have. I walked into the right move there. So let's see if they have a Dark Reduce Berry. Are they absolute gamers right now? So follow me. They get to block the bundle. They block bundle. But bundle gets the KO because of the Chi-Yu damage shred. And let's see. Is Farigiraf tough enough? There's a crit. Yo, I'd rather save that for my Dark Pulse if I'm being honest. But let's see. You got that Dark Reduce Berry? Dude, I'll be so proud if you Dark Reduce Berry me. Nope. 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 And we just take it. You know what I mean? Like, I probably could have still played the opening better. Just because it's close team sheet, so you never really know if it's Sash Urshi or Band Urshi, but there's the Luna, and then I just have these two. So I'm really happy that I looked at the team preview and I realized that locking in Dark Pulse was the right play. At the end, we just hear Dark Pulse and Freeze Dry win the game, and we take those. So yeah, they threw like a wrench at us with a different like combo of that lead, but I think my team has like such a good matchup for this team. It's like not even an issue. And this team's like everywhere right now, but all it really takes to do it is to have like a little bit of redirection with like a lot of AoE and force your opponent into like single target moves. And then from there, pin them in the late game with even more AoE, and it's just a really easy matchup. All right, I'm happy to test first this. A little bit of Raging Bolt Annihilate with Water Pawn. All right, so I think against stuff like this, I really like opening up Chi-Yu. I think Chi-Yu is a really, really good lead into Ogerpon, and I think my team does a really good job of conditioning them into going more Ogerpon leads because, like, fake outs and stuff like that don't really work against Terrakion. Redirection is how you stop the beat up from going off if you have Follow Me as opposed to Rage Powder. So things like this are really, really good into that core. We have the Power Gem and stuff like that to be able to pin the Entei as well. So I like both of these. I'm going to go with the Indity for a little bit of redirection, and then I'm thinking what I want to close out the game. Bundle would be nice, but I don't know if it's the right Mon, because they're going to have terrain control at some points in the game. I think that like Whimsicott could be really good, but I don't need control. Terrakion's not bad either. Don't necessarily need Terrakion. I'm gonna bring the bundle to be able to pin the Water Pawn. And if I do need a little bit of speed control for something, that's right there. Cool. Let's go with that. So let's see what they're going with here. And let's see if they're gonna. The way this matchup tends to go is you bully them into bringing out their terrain setter, their Rillaboom first, and then we bring in our Entity. They have no terrain, and then we just win. They have no way to like reset it. Their priority spam doesn't really work, and then we win the game. So hopefully this works. Ogerpon Annihilate. So now it's a base 90 speed, so we do outspeed here. There's two things we can do in this situation here too. I'm going to go with the play that punishes this the most. We go Ruination into this, and we Dazzle. So this would be able to KO the Ape unless they Terra. And it's not like they're final gambiting my Flutter here. If anything, if they were final gambit Ape, they'd be going into the Chi-Yu, I think. And if they would probably do some sort of like Shadow Claw if it was like Scarf if they actually wanted to go into the Flutter. And this should condition a level of like Water Pawn Terra. So we're trying to get their Terra and their Life Orb. I love the Ruination here on Chi-Yu. I feel it's so good into this sort of matchup. There's a Terra on somebody. Ape, cool. So Water Pawn's just going to go down for the count. Easy peasy. Maybe I should be clicking the Ruination into the Ape in these situations. Maybe if I had the open team sheet, I would. But it's just kind of hard to say which one's best because, like, Heat Wave Dazzle just wins this board state. It's funny that they just let that happen. We're going to be able to kill the Water Pawn, though. Chunk the Ape significantly. I want to see if they Drain Punch the Chi-Yu. If they do Drain Punch the Chi-Yu, that's fine. If they Rage Fist the Flutter, that's fine. Rage Fist into Flutter, right? It's okay. Yep, we don't even KO'd. They're really bulky, and they're lefties. So what I'm going to do this turn is probably Pivot and Ruinate, I think, and then come back into like repin with Shadow Ball. That's looking like a pretty decent play. We can also like Pivot in Indity here. Raging Bolt, yes. Pivot in Indity is a very, very good looking play here. Yeah, I like that a lot. Yeah, I don't mind that at all. Special attack boost was heightened on the Bolt. Pivot in the Entity, and we're actually just going to go all in here. I would like to get the Raging Bolt off the board. If they want to protect it and just attack my Flutter or like Drain Punch into the Entity slot, I think that's okay. They are probably also looking at it like they can just Thunderclap though. So we're bringing out Entity just a little bit early. They could definitely still have Rilla in the back there. But let's see how this works. Thunderclap. Not today. Side terrain. And this should be able to pop your Bolt. Specs Flutter. Come on. Big damage. Nice. Even if you have Rillaboom here, I still feel like I'm in a pretty decent spot. We're chunking the Ape just a little bit. I think it's probably within range for Overheat now. And your last one is Rilla. Now you're not in range for Overheat, but like I can just Psychic you, you know? I can also just follow me, I feel. Like follow me and just go into your teammate for the rest of the game. But let's see what happens here, because we follow me away the Rage Fist. Let's see, last Mon. I'm not gonna lie, like Rillaboom would be annoying. Entei, cool, that's perfect last Mon for me. Okay, so we have Bundle and Chi-Yu. Those are great Mons to have. I'm just gonna follow me. I think follow me Degleam until the Entity goes down. You bring it to Chi-Yu and close the game out. Seems like a pretty good way to play it. I see nothing wrong with it. It's going to chunk the Entei a bit. We have to see if it's Vested Entei. You know? Vested Entei could run Snarl. They tell us a lot about their set here. But then eventually I'm going to get like a Chi-Yu bundle board. All I have to do is hit a Hydro Pump. We hit those every day of the week, bro. Nice, nice. This Snarl, so it's Vested Entei. Okay. And they're probably just going to Drain Punch the Entity. They're probably actually clicking Drain Punch into Entity, which I think is fine. Poison Jab. Okay. Yeah, go nuts. Like, it's stabbed. I wish I just got L'd there. Because, yeah, they get, like, extra value out of this now. But, I mean, at the same time, all we have to do is hit a Hydro Pump, and we win the game. I guess at this point, it's better just to click Psychic, and just it's better to target the Entei, because, like, they might just go with, like, a Protect to get lefties. Yeah. So it's better just to do this damage, because you're going to get a double KO with this turn regardless. Cool. Sacred Fire, not bad, not bad. They didn't force the follow me. They didn't target the Flutter. But yeah, we should be fine. All we gotta do is hit that Hydro. They got a lot of Rage Fist stacks, right? We gotta hit Overheat too, I guess. We gotta hit Overheat, we gotta hit Hydro. Maybe we don't have to hit Overheat. Like, maybe Snarl takes out, but like, do I want to risk that? Not with this lefty's damage. Nah, I think I'm gonna Overheat. I'm gonna Overheat. That's definitely, I'm overheating this. Like, if I was modest, I think I could get away with Dark Pulse, but I'm timid. So I think that I probably have to use Overheat. And Hydro Pump. You know, the big damage. They're probably actually going to protect that first turn anyways, but like, that's okay. I don't think they can actually threaten both of these mons with an Entei. They can go protect Annihilate Snarl if I miss my Hydro, but if I hit the Hydro, they're done-zoed. So here we go. It's time to hit some moves. Overheat D's. Hydro Pump, please hit. Show me Protect. Don't show me anything. Just show me both their mons going down. I got like a B+ average to hit both these moves. Come on. An 80 accuracy and a 90 accuracy? Dude, I got shots here. Extreme Speed. There's a terrain on the board. I don't think you know that, but there is a terrain on the board. We're on ranked. What are you doing out here? Hydro Pump hits. I mean, I guess if... I mean, I already went Terra. I was like, I don't know what you think is going to get done here. But, Hydro Pump hits, Entei goes down. And the Overheat D's, please. Huh? See? Easy peasy. Break the wrist, walk away. Pretty standard core. I think the Annihilate was a little bit weird, but like Entei plus like Ogre Pawn, like Raging Bolt is still pretty popular right now. That's pretty much all I got for you guys. If you guys like this team, let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think is going to win the Charlotte Regional Championships. I think we have almost 1,000 people going to this regional. There's a lot of people going. This is probably going to be the biggest regional of the 2024 season. At least it's looking like that so far. I'm taking this team. I think it's fine. I think it's a lot easier to play an open team sheet when you can see what their defensive terras are, when you can see what mons have protect and what don't have protect. It's a lot easier to lock into these choice moves correctly. But that being said, I still think the team is definitely capable of playing in close team sheet as well. Guys, wish me luck for the tournament, and yeah, hope hopefully I get on stream. If I make day 2, that'd be great. But I just want to go see friends. So hopefully I have a good time at Charlotte. Hopefully you guys have a good time watching the main stream. And other than that, peace out. I'll see you guys next time.